What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? Girl, y'all getting this a little bit later than y'all supposed to because first of all, I thought I wasn't even gonna do it today because bitch ain't just been. I'm tagged. I'm tagged. You know, if you it's that monthly thing, it's just fucking shit up. But it was the Babyface versus Teddy Riley thing rematch of the rematch that was happening. Girl. It was cute or whatever for what it was. Teddy Riley was still up there having technical difficulties, but for the most part, he did his thing. You know, they was throwing out the cuts and here and there. Okay, the whole time I'm waiting to hear Whitney Houston song or whatever. We ain't never get to that because at the damn end when I fucking left, Teddy Riley booked out that bitch and they never come back on. So hey, it is what it is. Anyway, moving on. We can talk about it down in the comments if you want to talk about it. Let's talk about it. How y'all felt about the battle. If it did come back on, tell me because, girl, anyway, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 9, Episode 6, You Trippin', okay? So, the episode picks up where I left off last week with Karen King over there at Scrap's house talking to Cheyenne, putting her business out there. When I tell you petty bitch, okay? I mean, KK said, bitch, since you wouldn't give me that money to give me for the phone bill, I'm finna put your business out there, okay? And granted, it ain't my business to tell, and it ain't my business to tell at this time. I'ma still do it because you fucking the way you spoke to me, I'm not here for it, and you just really pissed me off, so I'm about to be petty. Did you tell him about Shooter? Okay? Scrap still standing there like this? Damn, what the fuck is going on? Okay, so basically what's been going on is, you know, Cheyenne been over here fucking around with Shooter for the past year and a half or so. And then I heard he fucking other bitches too. What bitches you talking about? I don't know. Bitches, okay? Now, first of all, I think Karen just told me that shit just to piss me off. You know, she just fucked up or whatever. That's not even her business to tell. She said, I know it ain't my business to tell, but bitch, you got me fucked up. I said, damn. You know, and Scrap is like, you know, that's fucked up. Why you ain't tell me nothing about it? This dude I supposed to be working with or whatever. Now it make me feel like I can't trust him because if I was doing something with his sister, he would have wanted to know and stuff like that. I mean, I was gonna tell you, but just at the right time. It's not like it really was a secret. It wasn't a secret. And to be quite honest, it wasn't just a year and a half. It was like 2 years, whatever. Oh, so y'all been fucking around since before I got out. Okay, so why you acting like it was a secret? It really ain't a secret. Yes, it is, bitch. He ain't claiming you, that's why. Okay? But anyway, KK lit the match. Okay? KK lit the match and walked the fuck out like ain't shit happened. She said, y'all talk amongst yourself and apologize if you want to. Girl, I gotta go to the pick up Jamal or whoever. I said, damn. KK petty as hell. Then we get over here to, you know, Bambi and them being on the bus or whatever. They still there. They go to a store trying to pick up some pregnancy tests. They want everybody to take a pregnancy test or whatever, you know, so Bambi can feel some type of way, won't feel no type of way or whatever. I don't know. I think it was a waste, but okay. So they go to the store, pick up 6 pregnancy tests, and then they come out, you know, and they finally get to the cabin. And when they get to the cabin, you know, Shekinah is already there with the chef and everything. And Spice over here, everybody's like, hey, Shekinah girl, hey girl, how you doing, girl, bitch, what's up? And, you know, Shekinah said, listen, I decided to drive on my own because I wanted my freedom. That's what I wanted. I said, okay, girl, I feel you on that. I ain't got time to be dealing with all that bullshit that y'all be talking or whatever. Sometimes you just want to ride in peace, all right? Go to sleep. Well, if you driving, you don't want to go to sleep at the wheel, you know what I'm saying? But if you the passenger and somebody else is driving you and you in that back seat, girl, just fall asleep or whatever, you know? Ain't nobody got time for all that bullshit. But at this point, you know, she kind of say, hey, Spice. Hey, Spice. Hey. Now, see, let me tell you something. Mona, what you're not going to do is try to make up a fake-ass issue between Shekinah and Spice, okay? Because at this point in time, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it, all right? It's so random that these two all of a sudden have an issue with one another, or I should say Spice has an issue with Shekinah, okay? First of all, I didn't even know Spice and Shekinah was that close like that to even have issues with each other. Now Spice is saying, first in the car, she's saying she smile and do one thing in front of your face and do another thing behind your back. Now she's she's saying that, you know, she says one thing, but then she don't do it. Okay, she was supposed to help her find the house out there in, you know, Atlanta. I was like, well, damn, is she a realtor or whatever? What's going on? But I get it, you know, maybe shit popped up and she just forgot to tell you. I don't know. I can't give excuses, okay? But, you know, she's in her feelings over there because it didn't come through. You know, she didn't go out there and she didn't help her, whatever. And so then, you know, she was supposed to go out there to her birthday in Jamaica and she never showed up. And I'm like, girl, so you really holding a grudge over that shit? I mean, I get it, but is that really something to be so in your feelings about? Like, why are you holding on to it instead of just going ahead and talking to the bitch about it? Then you go upstairs, they trying to find their rooms, and, you know, she's kind of trying to understand what's going on, and they trying to tell her why Spice acting the way that she acting, and she kind of trying to be like, girl, what? She kind of can't stop laughing at the shit, you know, so that's how I know the shit fake. And Carly had to go up there and get, you know, get Spice or whatever. And then she was like, you know, she up here annoying me, okay? She just annoying me. And then here go Carly. I mean, she annoying me too. I like, for real, for real. I said, oops. Oh, okay. You know, I didn't know that, but all right, if that's how we feel, that's how we feel. You know, and so they come downstairs and they having this talk or whatever. And I'm just like, girl, who gives a shit? Okay. You know, Bambi calling, you know, Scrappy on FaceTime, little baby Breland giving him a bath or whatever, looking stressed out as fuck, you know. And she just like, I really don't want to do this. I don't want to be pregnant right now. I just need some time. Scrap needs to get it in gear, whatever. They talking about eating and then going out. And I'm like, what? Taking shots and stuff? Can we do the pregnancy test first before y'all take shots or whatever? That's all I want to know. Go ahead. Bambi, we already know you pregnant. So, you know, basically Spice said, bitch, I'm not your friend no more. And then Mimi was like, well, I was supposed to take you to, Magic City and I did it. She was like, well, bitch, I'm not your friend no more either. Like she kind of said, Spice can be fucking, you know, dramatic as hell. And that's all that was going on between them. So all the girls go, you know, Carly is like, with all the emotions running wild up in this house, everybody needs to take a pregnancy test. So then we see everybody going upstairs to the bathroom taking the pregnancy test. I said, Mimi, you can sit this one out. Okay, I know you doing this all in the name of camaraderie or whatever, but you can sit this one out, because unless you can Tack can get you pregnant with her plastic dick, okay, or her fingers, you know, or you taking dick on the side, I don't think you pregnant, okay? So you're gonna come out negative. I think you're safe. But you know, that was cute. Everybody trying to be in one, I guess. And then they getting ready to go to this urban ski. They're up there for urban ski weekend, and they having this little pajama party. And so everybody dressed in their pajamas looking presentable. But then you got Spice and Sierra dressed with their titties out, ass out or whatever. Like, girl, like they ain't got no mans or whatever at home. They said, bitch, fuck them niggas. We out here finna have some fun. Titties out and all. Okay? And at this point, Baby was like, all right, everybody, let's go ahead and see who got, you know, look at the results on the pregnancy test. Everybody come out negative except for Sierra and Bambi. Sierra said, bitch, I don't need this shit right about now. All this stuff that's been going on, I really don't need this shit right now. And she started crying. Baby, I never really saw it when Rox be saying, how Sierra got that alien type hard face. But bitch, when she started crying and them lips poked out, I shouldn't laugh. Girl, I'm ready to go to bed. Okay, girl, Sierra said that she pregnant. She said, we gonna have to re-fucking do this. This ain't my test, okay? Bitch, I probably would have had the same reaction. I would have been like, now, how the fuck? Now, I know ain't nan dick been in me that I know of, okay? So, how the fuck did that shit happen? No, bitch. Immaculate Conception Part 2. This ain't gonna happen, okay? Jane the Virgin up in this bitch. What's going on? Because we're not finna do this. We need a redo. I said maybe it's a false positive. Who knows? And of course, she's in her feelings and crying. So come to find out, girl, I ain't got time to do all this theatrics or whatever because I'm tired. I'm sorry. Today is just not the day. Today really felt like a Monday, and I ain't felt like a Monday in a long time. But anyway, So, Sierra crying. Okay, you got Carly surprisingly was up on her like, oh, it's gonna be okay. But then, everybody else is like trying to calm her down, but everybody else just started crying, not crying, but laughing too. Like, what the fuck? Okay, now see, I just laughed because it was funny to me. All right, because I just figured it wasn't true, but of course it wasn't true. It was Bambi's test. She took 2 tests to make sure, and she switched one out. That's what it was, and she was just joking, and of course everybody had a laugh at her expense. So the next day, after they went to the party, whatever, they having breakfast, and then Shekinah down there egging and Carly going back and forth and talking about something. You need a man. You need to get a dick and put in your mouth so you can shut up and be out of people's business or whatever. That's what you need. You need to go get you a man. No, you need to get a man because your man, like you always have a. She did call Carly out, say, bitch, you have a man all the goddamn time. That's probably what your problem is, okay? Because every fucking season never go by. Carly is never fucking single, okay? She's always with a dude. And it's season number 9, girl. It's season number 9, okay? So, next thing you know, Carly goes up there, gets a dildo, and her and Spice and Carly and Shekinah, they just playing and trying to put it up in her mouth and all this stuff and just joking around or whatever. So they start getting on the subject about, relationships with Briscoe and Sierra. How come, she don't would she want to have a baby with him? And she said if they was married, cool, but they not. And then they asked, do you feel like you wasting your time with him? And it was like, well, things could be going a little bit better. And then that's when she was like, and that's why people always talking about saying, you need a man, we need to quit being sad that we need a man. And truth be told, what she was saying was correct, okay? Because women are brought up and groomed from a young age saying that you need a man to do this and you need a man to do that in most households, okay? And it's been like that from the beginning of time. Mostly from almost the beginning of time. Saying that basically the man is the household. You need a man in the household to provide and do all this stuff and woo woo woo. And you are supposed to submit, in certain areas. And you're supposed to do this and you're supposed to do that. And you're supposed to just take this and take that, whatever treatment that comes along. And so she was like, the reason why she don't want to be up in no relationship and not trying to get with no man or whatever is because she's been in mentally and physically abusive relationships, a couple of them back to back, and she just went down the line, preaching up a storm about how, you be at home and they come in after just through fucking a bitch and then getting all upset at you and putting their hands on you. And meanwhile, you find out that they fucking somebody else and then making it so that we fighting each other, me and the other girl fighting each other. I said, that's dumb. That's dumb right there. Why you fighting the other bitch if she didn't know about you? And if she knew about you, yeah, you beat that whole ass. But if she didn't know about you, why you fighting her? You fight him. Okay, well, you cuss his ass out and you leave, okay? I ain't gonna say fight because that nigga can pop your ass back and then it's gonna be a whole nother story. Keep your hands to yourself. But, just talking about that. Then Spice was talking about how, her baby father and her has not spoken in like 3 years. And, she started going off about how she got to take care of the kids. And it's like almost like a burden, and that's why she want to bring her kids over here. And she's the mom, she's the cook, she's this, she do the homework, she do the schoolwork and all this stuff. I said, being a parent, I'm sorry. I get it. And the whole time, maybe because like I said, I'm a little bit tired. I'm a little bit off my game today, bitch. But the energy is gone. And I'm just sitting here looking like, so this what we about to do? This what we about to do? We about to commiserate about who got it worse and, why men ain't shit or whatever. That ain't what I turned on Love and Hip Hop for, because we already know that some men ain't shit or whatever, but they I guess was a bonding moment to come together, for everybody to be okay with one another. And then, they supposed to go to the indoor slopes or whatever later on. Meanwhile, back in Atlanta, Georgia, jocking them and the fellas, you got Stevie J. Because at first I was about to say, I know we only on episode 6, but why is Stevie J still up in the credits? Okay, because, and truth be told, why is Mimi still in the credits? Because they ain't really had no storyline this season so far. We on episode 6, they ain't doing nothing worth it. And Mimi even said that it took until Faith and Stevie J to get married for her to finally get child support. Girl, when she said, and look at you, Mimi, Stevie J, he went around cheating on your ass with a stripper hoe, got that bitch pregnant and everything. I said, oops. Now, Jocelyn, don't say nothing. Now, Shekinah, when Jocelyn say something and wring your neck, okay, on Twitter or Instagram, don't say nothing, because on the shade room, petty enough to put the post a clip or whatever. But anyway, because we ain't got shit else to do, so hell, might as well. But the men's, they getting ready for Jock's wedding. It's couple of months away or whatever. It's gonna be a destination wedding in where did they? St. Lucia's. And so they getting fitted for the suits or whatever. You got Shooter, you got Stevie, you got Scrappy, and everybody's standing there and trying to figure out what's going on, and the kids are with the fathers because the mothers are over there with at the ski trip or whatever, and so they trying to Jock saying how basically things kind of changed ever since they said that they was gonna get married in the house. Saying that Kendra trying to pick a fight with everything, and she talking about the wedding dresses and what color she want the dresses. She wanted to be canary yellow. She want the matron of honor to have a silver dress. Meanwhile, she recording all this shit while he's sitting on the toilet taking the shit with the Febreze bottle in his hand. He was like, well, damn, can I finish using the toilet? I was like, please do, okay? Even though I feel like that was staged. But all right, it was funny to me. But they get into what they want for the bachelor party. He don't want no strippers. He don't want nothing of that. They was like, bitch, please, you gonna have some strippers, okay? All of a sudden, you want to be a changed man, but you gonna get some strippers. Next thing you know, Scrap comes in, okay? Scrap said, I'm here to support my boy Jock or whatever, getting married and all that stuff, and cool, but I'm also here to talk to Shooter, okay? So I'm glad that he didn't put the issue out in front of all the fellas. He pulled him to the side and he was like, is there anything that you want to tell me? And Scrap, Shooter was acting like, no, ain't nothing that I need to tell you, whatever, what you trying to get at. And it was like, because me and sis, we having this, we got this business, okay? We supposed to be business partners. We supposed to be able to trust one another. But me and sis and Ma got into it or whatever, and she was just like, you gonna tell Scrap about Shooter? Okay, so what's that? What's that about? It was like, okay, so, you my bro, and I trust you, and you trust me wholeheartedly. And so basically what wound up happening is, before I even know that your sister had a sibling, before you knew that she had a sibling, and that you had a sibling, what wound up happening is, your sister, she slid in my DMs, and we kind of hit it off or whatever, and I wanted to tell you, but she ain't want me to tell you, you know what I'm saying? So she just kept on saying no. I said, what about that? You's a motherfucking lie, because you didn't want nobody to know that you was fucking around with her, bitch. I said, get out of here. Cheyenne saying one story, you saying the other story. And at this point in time, Scrap said, but you my man, you my business partner, whatever. Are you supposed to be able to, you had plenty of opportunities to tell me. You should have just went on ahead and told me, bruh, I'm fucking your sister. Okay? What was putting it out? Because you didn't want it to get out. So stop fucking lying. He was like, nah, man, I gotta think about this. This making me look at everything different. So, man, you don't want to work together? I mean, man, it's looking funny right now. It's looking real iffy right now. I said, your dick then shot your ass in the foot, Shooter. Ain't that about a bitch? So, girl, y'all, I'm going through it. It's just one of those days. God damn. They going, so back up in Tennessee. The girls are going to the indoor snow, slopes or whatever. And to be quite honest, I wasn't impressed with what was happening up in Tennessee, okay? I said, this the snow, whatever, because I was trying to figure out what snow is really up in Tennessee like that, you know what I'm saying? Especially around this time, do they really get snow? I mean, that's considered the South too. Like, I just didn't know. So all this stuff is indoors, okay? Bitch, y'all could have went to Utah, okay? Or is it Colorado? Who got snow, okay? Come to Chicago. We would have gave you some fucking snow, bitch. But, well, no, keep that shit there. Keep that shit there. But anyway, so they doing this, having a little fun, but everybody can't have fun because, it's tension amongst the group between Spice and Carly and Shekinah. Spice and Carly keep on egging on Shekinah and getting on Shekinah's ass or whatever. To be quite honest, I don't know what Carly's issue is with Shekinah, but, they got issues with each other for whatever reason. Or I should say Carly has an issue with her. Now, Shekinah thought that Spice and her was cool after they had their little kumbaya session, but obviously not. Next thing you know, they start playing and, you know, throwing snowballs at each other, and Sierra calling Shooter, as she called him, Rod, because that's his government, you know, and her kids or whatever. And she was like, okay, I love y'all, and I love you too. He was like, you can say I love me too, okay? You can say I love you. It's okay, just because we ain't together. And I'm sitting here like, girl, hang up the goddamn phone, okay? You got a man, he got a girl, you know about her. And here's my thing. Speaking of niggas and stuff, he is in an open relationship with Kiyomi, okay? First of all, y'all put ketchup in y'all spaghetti. Now, I know somebody that used to put barbecue sauce in their spaghetti, too. Okay, now, I ain't never heard about ketchup. Now, I heard about barbecue sauce, so I know about sugar, because my grandma put sugar in her spaghetti sometimes. But, and I don't eat it, because I don't like shit sweet and tangy like that. No, okay? Bitch, don't do me. But, and I ain't calling my grandma no bitch, okay? But I know people that put barbecue sauce up in that shit. I said, is that a country thing? Because, bitch, no. All right, don't just. Anyway, what y'all put up in y'all spaghetti? Okay, and do y'all think? Okay, because up here, spaghetti can be a whole dish and a meal, and spaghetti can be a side. Okay, so what y'all put with it? Is it a whole dish or a side for y'all? Because we put spaghetti with, you know, any type of meat. Okay, whether it's chicken, fish, fried or baked, pork or whatever, beef, whatever, we put it all together, okay? And it's a sad bitch. And sometimes when people say that shit, people be like, what the fuck? I was like, what y'all be eating with y'all spaghetti then? What y'all take to the cookout? When y'all go to a cookout, barbecue cookout, y'all just put a plate of spaghetti and y'all don't bring no spaghetti to the cookout? Y'all don't? Oh, okay. Well, we do that up here in Chicago in the Midwest and all that shit. So, whatever. Moving on from that. Kiyomi up there, you know, they talking about their relationship and trying to be open, and I was like, okay, so Kiyomi wanted to make sure that everybody know that she the head bitch in charge, and because she the, you know, main chick or whatever in this open relationship, she fucking on niggas, he fucking on bitches, and she probably fucking on bitches too, and as long as they got to understand it, I'm cool with the relationship, meaning I'm fine with whatever arrangement they got, because it seems like they on one accord. And because Scrap came up in there and put him on Front Street, Shooter went on ahead and told Kiyomi about Cheyenne. And she was like, well, do she know about me? Not necessarily, okay? And it was like, basically, they was fucking around. It was some feelings there, but then they took a break for her to go get her real estate license, and then she started coming back around the same time that Kiyomi came around, and the feelings just really ain't been the same, and he think that she getting the wrong impressions and thinking it's more than it is. If she's getting that impression, it's because you're making it, giving it to her, boo-boo, okay? I just want you to know that. Anyway, bitch, I look a mess. Anyway, so she cooking for the kids. Paris is gone with her friends. I wouldn't let the little girl out the house. I really would not. But okay, you know, and when Kiyomi asked about the whole situation that was going on with the kids and Paris' situation with the school, and was like, how's y'all handling that? How was Sierra handling that? It was like, he good, she doing the right thing or whatever. You know, she out on the ski trip and all that stuff. Okay, I'm just saying, I was waiting for Kiyomi to step out of line. I was sitting here like, because I was waiting to get in. Okay, I said, bitch, that ain't your problem. And I said, y'all only been dating for a few months. Has Sierra even met you yet? I know you said, Shooter said last week that she know about him. But for y'all to be, I mean, she met her and comfortable enough for her to be around the kids. First of all, Mason, I wouldn't have ate her food either, you know. You know, he just over it. That little boy ain't said shit the whole time. He's been on camera twice. And he just sat there. No, 3 times. And he just sat there like this. He was pissed. He don't like the cameras. Get the cameras out of his face. And I was just like, oh, well. You know, it's supposed to be an event that's supposed to happen with Job. And Shooter's supposed to be going. And so Kiyomi's going to go with her. And it was like, if you think, do you think that Cheyenne going to be there? She was like, he said, I don't know. And if she is, oh, well. She was like, I gotta look fly to stand up his little side bitch. I said, girl, you're a little child. So Jack is opening up a new spot where you can go play games and stuff at. So now he got the salon He has the club, and now he got the spot where you can play games like spades, Jenga, dominoes, and stuff like that. Okay, you got to put your hands in different ventures. He got a lot of mouths to feed, so you got to have some income coming in somewhere. Okay, and so he called his friend Mita to come down there to be like to help with him with this little spot or whatever. She used to be I don't know if she used to be, but I know she was at one point. I don't know if she still is, I should have said, but she used to be a music executive. They work around with Jock. They used to fuck around back in the day, but they not no more. So he said, even though they was giving me the vibe that anything could possibly happen because Kendra is at home. Okay, Kendra had some shit to do to close out on, so she couldn't make it. And then of course, Scrap is there with Cheyenne, and he said that Jock was like, Shooter's supposed to be coming down here. Cheyenne talking about she in a relationship with Shooter, whatever, and all that stuff. Scrap trying not to let the relationship get fucked up, even though he not really feeling the sister right now, but he just gonna let this shit go the way that it's going right now. And then at this point, Erica and Safari, we should have known, and we already did know, as soon as they was talking about on Love and Hip Hop New York, well, we need to get back to Atlanta, yeah, that they was coming down to this franchise. Okay, so that's what it is. Erica and Safari are down in Atlanta now. Okay. And then at this point, Scrap took Cheyenne to the side and was like, so what's going on with you and old boy? Jock said that he coming down here, and they had a little conversation. Next thing you know, you got Cheyenne and them over there at the table. They playing Jenga or whatever. Cheyenne sitting down, and then Shooter and Kiyomi come in white and cream. I said, bitch, it's just a game spot. Why y'all so fucking dressed up? Y'all ain't finna be on nobody's red carpet or whatever. Cheyenne turned around like, who the fuck is this? What the fuck, bitch? What the fuck? She getting up. Security already waiting, trying to push her down. Scrap saying, just sit down. Don't cause no scene. Don't do nothing. Don't let it get to you. Like, just chill. I was like, you dumb. You dumb. So, of course, Cheyenne gets all up in her feelings trying to figure out what's going on. Baby girl, you got played, okay? The reason why he didn't want to make you public and you was just this little secret as an escape, you're my little secret, and that's how we gonna keep it, okay? That's how he wanted to keep it, a little secret, and he was trying to phase you out, and you wasn't getting the point, baby girl. And now that he came in, what are you talking about, son? Who is this bitch? Okay, this the bitch that was over there at Scrap House trying to get with him or whatever. Now she on my man. Obviously, that ain't your man, okay? And then, Kiyomi, when you keep it calm, cool, and collected and be antagonizing and a little passive-aggressive with it, that's gonna get to a motherfucker, and that's what Kiyomi was doing. And Cheyenne tried to come at her. She was like, girl, you too pretty to be acting like that. You too pretty to be stressing over no nigga, okay? She was like, bitch, I ain't even fucking talking to you. Next thing you know, she tried to launch at Kiyomi, and then Kiyomi throwing the shoe and all that stuff. I said, trifling ass bitches over a nigga, a do dirt nigga. Anyway, that was Love and Hip Hop. Y'all tell me how y'all feel. I'll see y'all later. I'm going to sleep. Peace.